Hey, it's Game Hydro. We're playing Patient Zero Plague game. It's kind of a throwback to Plague Inc. and Infection Bio War. We're going to give you some tips, tricks, strategies, and whatnot for how to infect everybody, how to unlock various pathogens and whatnot. So, obviously, you got this upgrade button. You can see me tapping it. You can choose either between 1 times, 2 times, 10 times, 50 times, or the next milestone, or the maximum possible upgrade. It will show you on the right side how much DNA you need in order to unlock the next one. It doesn't immediately show you how much DNA you need to unlock the auto mode, or the speed multiplier, or the value multiplier. In order to see that, hit the little info button right next to the upgrade button. So you can see it says you need 5 AG to unlock auto mode or to upgrade the speed. And for this one, we can afford the value one, so we're going to go with that one. Make sure to tap all the little things that pop up on the left side, because they'll give you a large amount of DNA, and they will give you whatever that red currency is too, the blood infections. If you have your data turned on, there will be an option to watch an ad video to get a lot more of it than you initially would get just from watching the normal one. But there's a ton of random ads in this game. To get rid of the random ads, close the game, put the game in airplane mode, and then restart the game, and the ads will stop popping up. All right. So in the infection area, this is one place where you can earn the red stuff, but you can also earn the red stuff by upgrading the generations to different milestones. So do we have any milestones right now? No, we'll get back to that. Not only can you tap for that, but you can tap those little cure buttons to get rid of cures that pop up in various places. Over in the mutations area, you can spend the red stuff plus DNA to unlock more mutations. Now, the more mutations you have, the more different ways the disease has to spread. For example, over here, small clusters pass through standard air filters, broadening indoor spread. Now, this will help in urbanized countries. Supportive therapy becomes less effective, prolonging the infections period. So this will help in areas that have higher grades of healthcare. Insufficient heat treatment of poultry products enables transmission to humans. This will help pretty much everywhere, but especially in countries that are less urbanized. Rodents are effective in spreading infection within settlements and over short distances outside of them. Also helps in countries that are less urbanized. So we're going to purchase some of these upgrades. And once we fill the bar in the top right corner where we can evolve the strain, that means that we will be able to double. We'll start over again on the generation side, but we will double the speed at which the DNA builds up. All right, so still no more milestones over here because a lot of the cash was spent on, there's a milestone. So watch how much you earn of the red stuff. There you go, by hitting a milestone. Now, when you when you evolve the pathogen, the upgrade levels start back over, but the speed multipliers and the value multipliers stay there, which is why it is so quick to be able to get back to the level that you were. That plus, of course, the multiplier. This is a good place to go and tap if you need some more red stuff for one mutation. All right, let's evolve. Evolve now. So more different mutations will pop up on the right side each time you evolve, and those mutations will do different things, and they'll help in different countries. So tap on any country here, you can see their stats. United States, for example, climate is varied, so mutations that help in tropical and non-tropical areas will help. Let's see. Level of healthcare high, so more cures are likely to pop up here, but mutations that affect hospitals will also be more effective. Let's see. Urbanization rate high. Go over to Canada. Pretty similar stats. Greenland. Level of healthcare is medium. Climate is Arctic. Niger. Climate is arid. Level of healthcare is low. And urbanization is also low. So if you want to check out all the stats for different countries, you can see which of the mutations are more likely to affect them. Of course, when you get a new pathogen, you'll choose your country that you want to start with infecting, and it'll more gradually spread out to those around it. And the mutations will allow your pathogen to cross borders a little better. Let's go over to generation. Since we evolved, we can start from the beginning, but we still have our speed multiplier and our value multiplier. So upgrades are going to come quickly, and you're going to get a lot of the red stuff. This is why I usually like to have it exclusively on next. And you can tap the pathogen automatically to turn it into an old school clicker game. And of course, your total upgrade levels of all these different areas will increase the value of the taps. You can see each time I upgrade, I'm tapping the left side again, and you can see how much extra everything is worth. Now, oftentimes, unlocking the brand new thing will give you a massive boost in DNA, but you'll have to do manual clicks for a while until you unlock auto mode. So we got lots of the red stuff for new mutations, passing through HEPA filters, colony formation, resistance to antiseptics, transmission by household means, transmission via air transport. That's an excellent one for helping it to cross borders better, because people fly around on planes from country to country, so that means there will be more transmissions. And the more countries are infected, the more pop-ups you'll get over on this side. Over here, you can come collect DNA that's built up from old pathogens, although it usually will not be worth too much. You can't really go back and upgrade them after the fact, but you can come and collect from them every once in a while. So keep increasing levels, and then on the left side, you'll see a button that allows you to multiply the income by 7 for 2 minutes by watching an ad video. Considering each ad video takes around 1 minute, that not, in my opinion, is not necessarily worth it, although the DNA and everything else will continue to build up while the ad video is playing. So if you're patient enough to not mind ad videos so much, then this can be a good boost. Once again, hit the I button, that's the info button, next to any one of these to see how much it costs for the next speed upgrade and the next value upgrade, or number of replications per generation cycle. And you'll kind of just keep grinding these. Now you can try, if you want to increase the offline income very quickly, set the time ahead on your phone or tablet and then go back to the game, and that amount of time should be added to how much you've earned DNA wise. That may work, especially because, as you can see by the fact that we're in airplane mode, the game counts income based on your local time, not based on any sort of central server time. Over in the store area, you can earn free cash once every 24 hours, or you can watch ad videos for cash or purchase cash, of course. Now, there's really not a ton to use cash for right now in the game unless you're buying some more of the red stuff. But so far, I haven't even really come across an instance where I'll need to purchase more of the red stuff in order to really continue. If you do, though, then that is one thing that you can use the cash for. Top corner, you can see what strain it is. So each evolution creates a different strain of the same pathogen. You know how COVID-19 has a whole bunch of different strains. It's kind of like that. And you'll see a little flashing red button pop up near infections if there's something to tap over here. And near mutations if you have more mutation upgrades unlocked. Now, which mutation you should upgrade first depends on, whether you want to make it worse in urban areas, rural areas, tropical areas, non-tropical, whether you want it to cross borders better, things like that. Click. And then when you start to get toward the bottom of the generations list and start to unlock the bottom of the generations list, that's how you know you're getting to the end of the amount of usable evolutions. But be sure to keep, even though these don't give you the red stuff, be sure to keep upgrading the speed and upgrading the reproduction / value, so that when you do evolve a new strain, you can get your upgrade levels back much more quickly. I mean, you'll be able to get them back fairly quickly because it doubles the speed of DNA earnings. But you'll be able to get them back even faster. Now, the mutations over here don't do anything to your earnings, really. They just help the virus spread more effectively. And as you unlock more pathogens, you'll have more different things pop up over here to tap. For example, the cure button. There'll be pop-ups for you to stop research that is going on. It'll look like a little microscope. Just tap that to stop the research. Now, the research will be more likely to pop up in developed countries with higher healthcare levels. But make sure to leave airplane mode on if you don't want to deal with the random ads, because the random ads pop up a lot in this game. And as you can see, currently there's 4 different pathogens in the game. You can unlock all 4 of them. And then the developers should be adding more new pathogens to the game as they add new updates to the game. Because if they don't, then the game will be over somewhat quickly. And they want to keep more people coming to the game, purchasing things, watching ads, and things of this nature. So they're going to be adding more. So if you've completed all 4 of the pathogens already, hang tight until the next update. And then as soon as the next update shows up on the App Store, go right ahead and update the game. All right, so that about covers the tips and tricks for now. This is Game Hydro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.